Son of Dracula, released in 1972, is a musical horror film about the legendary Count's offspring, walking his own path in the modern day. Filmed in and around London, Son of Dracula was directed by Freddie Francis and stars Harry Nilsson, Suzanne Lee, Freddie Jones, and Ringo Starr. In a 19th century Transylvanian castle, Count Dracula meets his demise. 100 years later, the Count's son, known as Count Down, has come to modern-day London, where the wizard Merlin and Baron Frankenstein instruct him and prepare for his coronation ceremony. But the Count seems distracted by the sounds of rock and roll, and maybe even love. Will the young Count choose humanity, or will destiny prevail? Now, don't confuse this film with 1943's Son of Dracula, featuring Lon Chaney Jr. sporting the cape and fangs. There's also a 1976 French farce called Dracula and Son that managed to corral Christopher Lee back in the coffin. But this Son of Dracula was produced by Ringo Starr through Apple Films. While figuring out his post-Beatle future, Ringo began spending time in Hollywood, where he co-founded a drinking gang with fellow Beatle John Lennon, plus Alice Cooper, Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees, and songwriter Harry Nilsson. Nilsson had garnered a reputation as a musical artist. He won a Grammy in 1968 for his performance of Everybody's Talking, the opening theme to Midnight Cowboy. His 1971 album Nilsson Schmilsson had the hit singles Coconut, Jump Into the Fire, and his global smash ballad Without You. The label rushed a follow-up release called Son of Schmilsson, which he recorded with several musician friends including George Harrison and Ringo Starr. There's no consensus on whether the album cover inspired the movie or vice versa. A test screening of the film in 1973 went so badly that the movie's theatrical campaign was canceled, but with no major distributors interested in investing, the film got the briefest of theatrical releases in 1974 before returning to obscurity. Reportedly, Ringo Starr feels so guilty about the film's quality that he has never authorized an official home video release. The movie's biggest contribution to posterity is its music. In the film, the young Count discovers his humanity through music, offering a way for Nilsson to perform his songs on screen, by himself or with a supergroup backing band featuring John Bonham, Peter Frampton, Leon Russell, Keith Moon, and more. 5 of the film's 6 songs were taken from the 2 Schmilsson albums. Down plays in the opening credits starting at minute 5. For the Count's first night at the bar, At My Front Door, begins at minute 17. The movie recontextualizes the Christmas single Remember at the 27-minute mark. Jump in the Fire, around minute 50, is a barn burner. And of course, his biggest hit, Without You, serves as the love theme for the film, around minute 80. Back at minute 53 is the one song Nilsson wrote for the film and recorded during a break in the shooting schedule. It's called Daybreak. It's a vampire's lament, set to a Caribbean beat, and it's the pearl of the film. Son of Dracula offers vampires, werewolves, zombies, and Frankenstein's creature. But scares are in short supply, and the effects are super cheap. There's not enough jokes to work as a comedy, and for an actor, Nilsson's a good musician. The results watch like somebody's backyard production, except here, those backyards are in mansions and castles, and the inexperienced acting is being done by musical legends. The best way to watch Son of Dracula is as a rock music curiosity. Harry Nilsson never toured for any of his albums and had only sporadic appearances on stage throughout his career, so this movie is a rare visual showcase for Nilsson fans. There's just a lot of movie in between the songs. For everybody else watching, it's not enough to be a rock and horror classic, but it gets by with a little help from Ringo's friends.